Saggy, what's poppin', man? What's going on, Saggy? Checking in with y'all for the September read, you know what I'm saying? Love messages, spiritual messages, you know what I'm saying? Warnings, blessings, all that shit, you feel what I'm saying? Make sure, you know what I'm saying, like all my current subscribers, if you guys have come back, my new subscribers, if you guys are new, if you guys subscribe to it, make sure that you guys go to your settings and click that bell by Moonchild Tarot, you know what I'm saying? So you guys will get updates when I upload these videos, because I'm picking up, everyone's been telling me that they're catching on to my videos late, like they're seeing like 2 weeks later and shit like that. So I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I don't know if they're trying to shadow ban us, or, you know, the update just like, you just gotta make it known who you're trying to connect with, you know what I'm saying? But make sure, like, if you fuck with this channel, make sure you hit that bell, you see what I'm saying? Karma and Consequences Volume 1 and 2 is out, you know what I'm saying? I hope you guys are enjoying that one, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, I appreciate the love, the interactions, the emails, the donations and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, talk, I talk back, you know what I mean? What else? What other announcements do I got? You know what I'm saying? I do got another project coming out pretty soon, another series called God Bless a Child That Can Hold His Own. I'm making 2 volumes of that as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do something to be a little more creative. So this project will probably take a couple of months. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm getting everything together now, but yeah, I'll keep you guys updated or whatever or whatnot. So anyway, we're gonna get this shit started. Please take everything I say with a grain of salt, because things can and will change based on the choices and the decisions that you make. So please use discernment before making a decision. Also, do not use these messages. Don't use this reading as leverage to argue with your loved one or significant other, you know, family members and shit like that. No, that's not what I'm here for. This is only enlightenment. And also too, like, if I'm saying something in this reading that kind of rubs you the wrong way, and I don't know you at all, I've never met you, don't feel like I'm talking about you. I don't even know you from a can of paint to be talking about you. If I'm talking about somebody, I can sit here honestly and tell you, like, I will say it to your face. If I said it behind your back, I'll tell you what I said and why I said it. So if I said something about you and I personally know you, and it's like you want the attention, I'll tag you in it. Like, it's nothing. So we don't gotta go through that. And I don't entertain the bullshit, but it's like, I don't want people to feel like I'm sitting here attacking them just because of what I'm saying here, you know what I'm saying? Like, if the shoe fit, wear it, you know what I'm saying? If I don't know you, especially if I don't know you, don't be coming at me like that, you know what I'm saying? I had somebody sit here and basically block me because they thought I was talking about them in one of my readings. And the cool part was, like, this is off, like, me advertising the reading. Like, that was like a 30-second clip. And you felt like I'm talking about you. Like, damn, G, like, I don't even know you. Anyway, let's get some messages in the month of September for Sagittarius. Sorry to be talking your head off, man. Give me some messages for Sagittarius in the month of September. What do we need to know? What do we need to see? What do we need to be aware of? Warnings, blessings, abundance, awareness. Okay. So things, you may be experiencing a bunch of new beginnings in the month of September. Your manifestations are very strong, but you need to have discipline. So be mindful of, like, overspending, like living beyond your means. Like, be a little frugal this month, Sagittarius. Like, have focus and discipline. You may be involved in a situation where it's like fight or flight, and you're just like, you know what, I'm about to take flight, basically. Something's telling me, like, you need to kind of, like, wait things out. Like, don't make an impulsive decision. Like, I see that happening, and that happens especially, like, when the number 13 comes out. Be careful what you wish for. Damn it. You're not believing in yourself. Saggy, are you depressed? How do you wish for something and believe in it, and then turn right around and just take everything away from it? Like, be careful what you wish for. Law of attraction is very strong with you this month, in the month of September. Like, if you think it, it will come, basically. First, you were sitting here sending it up like, yeah, this is going to work. And you had one bad day, or like somebody said something that triggered you, and it's like everything just went downhill from that, and now you want to sit here and now you got to sit here and start over from scratch. No, like, stop listening to these motherfuckers, man. Like, you're being stuck into a cycle. That's 44 right now. So 4 and 4 makes 8. You're being stuck inside a cycle right now by listening to outside influence, allowing these other motherfuckers to sit here and dictate and tell you what works and what doesn't work, how you should do, no, like, you're listening to the wrong motherfuckers right now. $10.44. You need to end this situation. All you guys do is fight. That's over with. That's another reason why you need to... Oh, is that what it is? This situation's been over. I don't know if you're constantly giving chance after chance after chance. I don't know what it is that you guys have in between each other, or what you have with this company, or whatever the situation is. Like, whatever ties it is, like, basically you're trapping yourself. So you're constantly going to feel like you're in chaos. Like, you're going to feel like these people are against you, these people are against you. You're going to, basically, you're feeling depressed. Like, there's way too much on you. Like, it's over. Like, you're giving up. Like, you're tired. Basically, you're tired of starting over. But in the same sense, you're not doing anything to change that. So angel message 1044 should give you a little bit more clarity in regards to what I'm saying. Say no. Like, remember who the fuck you are, Saggy. Fuck wrong with him. Alright, give me some messages for Sagittarius in the month of September. What do we need to know? What do we need to see? What do we need to be aware of? Blessings, warnings, abundance, career, finances, love. What's going on in the month of September for Sagittarius? What we got going? Alright, Saggy. I'm hearing you're doing this to yourself. Honestly. Yeah, you're really doing this to yourself. It's time for you to see. Honestly, it's time for you to get back on your grind, Saggy. Get back to the future that you was focused on before you dealt with whatever you was dealing with. Whether this was like some type of career, some type of job, some type of relationship. Whatever came into your life, I want to say whatever came in your life within the last 6 to 8 months, especially like, yeah, like I honestly feel like it's like, especially like, yeah, 8 and 6 is 14. This is like chaos again. Whatever happened between 8 and 6 months ago, it's time for you to get back focused on your future. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't worry about the shit in the past. Don't worry about things you can't change. Let all that shit go. Like, if you need closure, fuck that shit. Like, focus on your future right now. When you don't worry about why this person did you wrong, or why this person was doing this, that, and the third, why this person used you, when you stop worrying about that, all them answers are about to come to you. So it's like, if you're sitting here like literally banking on like, I need to have the answer right now, it's gonna fuck you up in the month of September. So let that shit go. Go enjoy yourself. We got the Biggest Smalls card right here. You know what I'm saying? Brunches and cigars. Sky's the limit. There's so many other things that you could do to fill your time. There's so many other things that you could do to be enjoying yourself, like self-esteem, building yourself, healing. You know what I'm saying? Like Big Papa. This is a confident ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Ugly as hell, right? This nigga even said it. Ugly as a ball, right? So in the same sense, like, you need to get your confidence back. You need to remember who the fuck you are. This is a man who was very confident in himself, and he knew he was fucking broads. You even seen it in that. You heard it in that nasty song. Was it "You Nasty Boy, You Nasty"? Where he's talking about like he took a a shit on the bra or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the whole pickle juice, all that other, bro. Like, the nigga was wild in that intro. You know what I'm saying? But if you haven't heard it, go listen to it. It's called Nasty Boy by Notorious B.I.G. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, this could be somebody who's full of themselves, basically, or it's like, and it says storyteller here, like, you're sitting here believing other motherfuckers, people are making you feel some type of way so you don't go to your future. So it's like you putting your shit on the back burner. You putting your future on the back burner, Saggy. Like, no, like, remember who the fuck you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, you sitting there trying to do the right thing. The right thing is putting yourself first. You know what I'm saying? What is like? Fights. You may definitely you may be arguing a whole lot. Like, I really feel like if you're in a relationship, you're constantly arguing. Like, you guys don't even get along. You guys can whole ass just sit in a room with each other, and it's like you guys are around each other just to make sure that nobody's talking to the next bitch or nobody's talking to the next nigga, or y'all just want to be around each other but don't want to talk to each other. Honestly, like, if that, and I really feel like that's what this issue is. It says racial tension here, but I'm gonna say that this is spiritual tension here. I really feel like it's like, Saggy, you're picked up on some energy, some fuck energy, and they done picked up on it too. The problem is that they're the ones who started it, and you're just like not budging. Like, you're doing the right thing by not entertaining the bullshit. So it's kind of got this person sitting here like bugging. You know what I'm saying? Like, this person's basically like trapped in their motherfucking head. So it's like you might see somebody trying to be passive aggressive with you, saying some underlying bullshit, giving some backhanded compliments. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all about perception. It's how this person is looking at you. And see, the thing is that you're constantly like treating this person right. It's throwing this person off. Like, you're being unpredictable, which is very smart right now. So it's like you're setting the table for all your enemies. They're going into the bottom of the deck. Because it's like you've allowed this person to get close to you. So now it's like you may feel like you're trapped. You may feel like this person has gotten in hella close, and it sets you up for failure because you done opened up and vented to this person. But see, the thing is that you being you, as smart as you are, you didn't give this motherfucker everything. Or if you gave this motherfucker everything, this motherfucker just wasn't smart enough to use it. They just pick and choose. This person probably has selective hearing, if that makes any sense. Do the right thing. Next, we got the Beatles in reverse. This lets me know that somebody's jealous because, like, success is in reverse, like unsuccessful. Like, people want to see you unsuccessful. They want to see you do good, just not better than them, sadly. That's the reason why, like, people are gonna sit here and throw themselves at you. Can I hold your hand? You know what I'm saying? Like, be careful. And you know what? Honestly, with that being said, be careful about shaking hands with people, hugging people, touching people. Don't clip your nails around anybody except, like, clip your nails when you by your lonesome. If you sleep with somebody in the bed and you know that you shed, make sure that you get all that hair out that bed, because you don't know what the fuck somebody gonna do. There's a whole lot of ways to trap people, and people will not have no fucking idea. So protect yourself, protect your peace, Queen B. You're a divine feminine, divine person. Like, you're focused on your destiny, or that's what you should be doing. Like, that shit's calling. Like, you're supposed to be the Beyonce. Beyonce ran the game for how long? You know what I'm saying? Like, I liked her better when she was in Destiny's Child. But it's like, once she broke free, like, she fucking dominated. I have to give it to her. That was her destiny. She followed her calling. She had the stamina to do it, and she's still dropping albums today. What's the most recent one? Renaissance, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I have to double check, but it's like she's still dropping music to this day, just like Future's still dropping music to this day. You know what I'm saying? So somebody needs to remember who the fuck they are. Let go of everything that you were trained to do or learn. That, you know what I'm saying? Like, let go of that. Reprogram yourself, basically. If you guys are familiar with this movie, y'all know what happened. This is a racist motherfucker. And he got a reality check when this motherfucker went to the pen. He realized that whole white power shit really wasn't what it was. You know what I'm saying? Like, they did him in the same way that they would have did anybody else. So he started to learn to look at people from the inside their heart. So this is like somebody like breaking out of they former restrictions. Like this is somebody breaking out their shackles basically. Because this nigga was locked up. So somebody basically is breaking out their shackles and challenging the shit that they either learn or that they know. Like they're challenging people. You know what I'm saying? It's like Beyonce, like the Queen Bee, like this is like Empress shit, like all right, investing in shit, like finally paying attention. All right, this is starting to make sense. So it's like everything that you've been telling me, like I realize that shit's a fucking lie. You've been fucking around on me, you've been cheating me, you know what I'm saying? You've been getting over on me type shit. This is a Leo card in reverse, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't hold this shit back. Like, you got me all the way fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I'm busting this shit open. You're not finna set me up. You got me fucked up out here, is what Sagittarius is saying. You know what I'm saying? I been knew that you was an op. I knew you wasn't a friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tried to love you, but you still want to sit here and fuck me over. And somebody could be sitting here telling you, like, it's not like that. But we know how this nigga is. This motherfucker was very two-faced, right? Play with this man's emotions. Even got this man high, right? This is a setup that's unsuccessful. If it was this way, I'd say it was successful. But it came this way. So whatever this motherfucker has planned for you, Sagittarius, it's not going to work. So just make sure that you stay sharp on all four corners. You know what I'm saying? It may be hard for you to sleep. You may be very tired in the month of September. And it's because you've been sitting here like trying to keep afloat with this motherfucker here and trying to balance a schedule. Honestly, break away and nurture yourself. All these people are trying to do is get you wrapped up because they see opportunities. Doesn't it say hidden treasure in this bitch? It's a hidden treasure at the bottom. So you have something that these people are infatuated with, and they want to go on an adventure with you. You see what I'm saying? Like, they gonna act like y'all Goonies, like y'all hella close. Y'all not. Kill that noise. It's a fucking nightmare for you when you know that. They're just basically trying to set you up. Doing anything to keep you fucking busy, to keep you distracted. You see what I'm saying? Cut that shit out. One on us Back to the Future. Yeah, leave this toxic behavior behind and get back to your future. I feel like somebody's about to be celibate too. Somebody realizes that like drugs and alcohol don't help. They realize it was keeping them distracted, numbing the pain, like keeping them from facing the reality of things, you know what I'm saying? So somebody may be going to rehab, participating in going celibate basically, you know what I'm saying? Like they realize that they need to heal. So basically somebody's like, you know what, I'm not finna give myself to nobody until that person proves that they love me, but I know I have to heal as well because I can't love anybody unless I love myself first. You know what, congratulations, I applaud that. That's good. Stay focused on your mission, what you're supposed to do, what God intended you to do. Gwen Stefani in reverse. Rock steady, no doubt. So there is a bunch of doubts out here. Yeah, you may be scared, like the future is scary, but you know what? To live comfortable is to live uncomfortable. So you know what? Things are often going to change. And look at this right here. This is 2 5s. Change is inevitable. It's going to happen. 5 and 5 makes 10. Whatever cycle it is, like all this shit is basically, you may be getting pushed out of a situation because you're being too stubborn to leave is what I'm being told. One on this Biggie Smalls. Okay, we got Biggie Smalls at the Breakfast Club. This betrayal that's going to happen, this is about to benefit you. you're about to connect all the fucking dots, like what I'm feeling with this notorious B.I.G. life after death. So in the same sense, like if you're dealing with people who are trying to assassinate your character this month, that shit's about to backfire on them. So let them talk, let them gossip. Criminal, athlete, childish people, you know what I'm saying? Teen spirit, what's a friend anyway? Basket case. These people were sitting here snaking you. They didn't realize that you were the chosen one. They're going to be asking you for one more chance. But why would you give somebody who gossip? The Breakfast Club, like the radio station. I hadn't even seen this movie, but it's like for the guy, the Breakfast Club with Charlemagne and all them, like they sit here and gossip with all these damn artists in the music industry and all that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like there's just somebody waiting here praying to get some information, and they utilize that to their advantage, but it backfires on them. This is a goofy motherfucker that you're dealing with, Saggy. I didn't even see that. This is the bottom of the deck. This is a fake ass friend. So this could be somebody that you're sleeping with. I ain't even gonna front you. This is somebody that you kick it with every fucking day. This is somebody that you depend on. It's a terror, watch your friends, a mass individual, fear, grudges. So in case you piss somebody off. So in the same sense, with this being said, like if you know for a fact, come on man, like Saggy, y'all be motherfucking blunt. So some of the shit y'all say may hurt some people's feelings. So you might need to rethink about them conversations that you didn't have with people that might have pissed people off. Because there's some people out here holding grudges that want to do some harm to you. Don't sit here and play the victim. Like you have some type of role into it. And granted, they do too. But in the same sense, like you gonna have to like sit here and use discernment. Like, is it worth your time? But you're gonna have to get down about yours. Because there's gonna be some people that's gonna try you. I'm not saying they're going to try you in the month of September, but in the same sense, like, the shit's brewing in this month. That's for damn sure. So if you got a lot of people being extra friendly with you, I wouldn't be surprised if an ex-friend comes back and starts being friendly out of nowhere. This person probably ghosted you. You know what I'm saying? Like, on some status quo shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this person probably felt like they was better than you, living better than you, or had a better career. Or they, you know what I'm saying, like a better relationship. Like somebody was looking down on you, and I feel like this person's gonna come back. And it's just to see, like, are you doing good, because they're actually doing bad, even though it looks good. Why don't us do the right thing? Oh. Yeah, you stressing. You stressing hard. You feel like you're slaving. You being pulled in all different types of directions. You know why? This is why. You're constantly trying to do the right thing instead of doing what's right for you and what's for you and yours, basically. You're sitting there trying to be fair to outside motherfuckers. The Color Purple, if I'm not mistaken, was a slavery movie. With Whoopi Goldberg. I know for a fact I've seen it, I just don't remember it. But it was a whole lot of drama even within the whole slave situation. Not only are we sitting here getting abused by, you know what I'm saying? But it's like we having motherfuckers sitting here betraying us in our own camp. And I'm going to be honest with you, like that shit happens in jail too. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit really make me sigh out a whole lot of shit. Like, damn, like is this where our morals lay at? You see what I'm saying? Like, is this the reason why we're constantly being set back, why we can't be successful, is because we're constantly plotting on the next person, we're worried about the next person's pockets? Like, no. We're supposed to do the right thing and work together, you know what I'm saying? But it's like somebody's tired of doing the right thing. So in the same sense, Sagittarius, I kind of feel like it's you. So I wouldn't be surprised if you whole ass ghost somebody, like leave everything fucking behind and change your number to all type of shit. Like, I feel like even your closest people, like family members and shit like that, ain't gonna have no contact with you. Like, I feel like all social media, all that shit's just like, motherfuckers gonna have to try to find you by prayer. I'll always come back to you, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like you'll disappear, but the close people that you fuck with, the people that's held you down, you'll stay in contact with them. So Sagittarius, you may be going into hermit mode in the month of September. One on this Beatles in reverse. Somebody ain't listening. Somebody ain't paying attention. Somebody's going against the grain out here. Somebody wants success. So basically, I feel like somebody wants to have their cake and eat it too in the month of September, Sagittarius. Somebody may be having you question your own logic. Like questioning your own beliefs even. Like if you're religious or if you're spiritual, like there's people like making you question that. So in the same sense, like, and what I mean by that, like, I don't mean like you're questioning God, but like what you were doing before, like if you had like some type of ritual or some type of regimen, like where you would sit here and like get yourself ready for the day. If you're a reader, like you would get yourself ready before the readings, you know what I'm saying? Like you cleanse your space, cleanse your energy, ask for whatever it is that you want, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like somebody has kind of like pulled away from that. They're living in their flesh and not their spirit. Like their spirit is very dim, and it's the reason why, like, I kind of feel like somebody has invested into the wrong thing and they regret it. There is some type of addiction. I don't know if somebody is afraid to be alone, somebody's hanging on to somebody, but it's like there is addictions out here, and it doesn't necessarily mean that somebody's addicted to a substance. Addiction comes in several different ways: gambling, trauma bonding, sex, of course, influence, substance, alcohol, drugs, music, videos, stories. Like everything is an influence. You know what I'm saying? It's like somebody's really having a hard time like separating the two, and that's the reason why they're not successful. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody's just like over giving, Saggy. Like chill the fuck out. Like separate and put yourself first. Cause you ain't gotta live like that. You know what I'm saying? Like if this is upright, like this would be Brittany cutting in here, right? So this is like, oh, I changed my mind. Like, so in the same sense, like you may be on the verge of losing your shit, but you realize who the fuck you are. You know what I'm saying? Like you realize that you have to be in control of your own self. Like your self-esteem, like it starts within. So if someone's able to piss you off, you gave this person energy to do that. So take that energy back. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn all that shit. You feel what I'm saying? What on this Beyonce? That was quick. Oh shit. And you know better. This person makes you feel like you're very needed, and you know that you're not. You know this person just wants you around because of your success. They're playing pranks, but they make it seem like they're not playing pranks. They're basically putting you in situations. This is the reason why, like, Beyonce's out here, bruh. You know right from wrong. It's just your heart is getting you led into places that you know that you shouldn't be in. People are making you feel like you're very important, that they need you, when they really don't. They're just doing that to fucking hold you back. It's the reason why Beyonce's sitting here pissed off. It's like, bruh, I've been done said, like, what we gotta do. And you want to sit here and keep entertaining these fucking clowns. I'm not calling Eminem a clown, okay? But in the same sense, like, look at the antics. It's like, bruh, like, I'm giving you the fucking gems. I'm giving you the game. And you still sit here and keep going against the motherfucking grain. Like, what's going on? Like, you're fucking irritating me right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, use your fucking intuition. Like, you've been stuck in a cycle for how long? I'm losing my patience. Like, you see her face? She's like, how many times I gotta keep telling this motherfucker you can't use no motherfucking phone? How many times I gotta keep telling this motherfucker, like, I'm right here, you know what I'm saying? I feel it, Saggy. We're on this American history in reverse. So this is somebody, I feel like somebody's afraid to speak up. Going against everything that they know, but kind of scared to open up. So in the same sense, somebody out here could be afraid to open up that they might be part of the alphabet community. They gotta accept you either way, like whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? So whatever this news is that you holding back, like if it's depressing and draining you, you know what I'm saying? Like it's got you questioning yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like I see with the DMX in reverse, like come out in the open. You know what I'm saying? Like, if these secrets are sitting here bothering you, that's what's overwhelming you. Like, just live authentically, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that to yourself. Let that shit out. You're sitting here acting like you gotta fight to the death. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't. Like, accept yourself. Fuck how everybody else feel about you. Like, all this shit that you grew up to know about, like, oh, well, you know, like being gay, that's taboo. Like, if that's what you like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get married to an animal, like, yeah, whatever. And you get what I'm saying with this. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever makes you happy, do it. Cause like, everybody has their damn tweaks. I don't have no passes for chomos. You feel what I'm saying? That's the only thing. But like, love what you love, whatever. I don't care. What on this Aaliyah chord in reverse? Access denied. You realize that everybody around you is fucking, they want something from you, basically. And you realize that. You know you're the prototype. You're evolving. Honestly, I feel like you understand your worth. You felt like, honestly, like with this, I feel like somebody was depressed and somebody may have some work done, or something happens that boosts somebody's confidence, or somebody says something to somebody that boosts their fucking confidence. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I didn't know you looked at me that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe like an old love that you had from high school, or an old crush or something come back and tell you. You know what I'm saying? Or like maybe, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody comes back and show you that they have evolved. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody might just come in and slide in and just woo you real quick. You know what I'm saying? And they may be the prototype. They come in hella fresh, hella clean, and just like take you away from this situation. They take you away from this depressing situation. You know what I'm saying? The cold part about it is I kind of feel like it may be a little too late because you may be pregnant. So if somebody's pregnant and you know you're not gonna be with that dude, you might run into somebody new, and they may not really accept that. You know what I'm saying? Don't take it like offensively. They're just doing it out of respect because it's like, you know, everybody know their whole ass rules. Like the baby mama and the baby daddy, they still fuck with each other. So he's more like looking at it from, he or she is looking at it from that perspective, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? This person is very grown. They realize like the grass ain't greener. Like on the other side is where they nurture it at, basically. So either you or somebody around you has evolved. But I'm also picking up, Saggy, that somebody is cheating. I don't know if it's you or the person that you're dealing with. But I kind of feel like you've evolved from the bullshit. One on this training day in reverse. Yeah. Oh, ain't no love. So these motherfuckers really got it in for you, Savvy. It's time for you to go ghost, be Machiavelli. Hail Mary, nigga, one quick Steve. These motherfuckers have been trying to set you up. It don't work. They don't love you. You know what I'm saying? It's time to let it go. It's time for you to actually realize that these people do not care for you. You see through the bullshit. Like, look how Sade look. Like, I'm not amazed at this. And it's in reverse, like, I feel like if it's in reverse in that sense, like, it's like, I'm really amazed that you think I'm that retarded, basically. Like, the shit that you trying to throw at me, you trying to set me up, it's not going to work. You can't set me up. But my poker face is just that strong. Like, that's why I say you may have resting bitch face or an unapproachable face. But either way, like, ain't shit getting past you, Sadie. You'll go ghost before you sit here and have to thrash somebody. So, and what I'm picking up with that is like either A, somebody's scared to catch a case, or B, somebody's like, I'm never going back to jail. And so, I'll be damned. You just talk all you want to, but you ain't gonna touch me. Like, I'm not gonna allow you to put me in a position to send me back to jail. That's what's not gonna happen. One on this lame on the street. We got a nightmare on N Street. So either you or somebody around you is expecting a nightmare. This, I feel like really somebody's very jealous of you. They don't want to see you as this mogul. Like, with this being a nightmare on N Street, like you being successful, or maybe you feel like, I feel like maybe honestly too, like you may be trapping yourself in your own mind. Like at the bottom of the deck it says in your own head. You may be putting too much pressure on yourself to become successful. Do not let social media do not let social media, do not let basically, let me put it to you this way, especially social media, it's so easy, and it's like, I'm glad that people are starting to like expose like how they're making these clips and these videos, because it's like, it's actually fucking a whole lot of people, but a whole lot of people up. Like this shit's very fake. You're yearning for something authentic. You're tired of the fake shit. You don't want no Barbie shit. Like you want something that's gonna nourish you. It's like, this is the reason why I stay off TikTok, because it's like, bruh, like even though like some people make videos to be a joke, you guys act so fucking well that people are believing you and they're trying this shit out. And that's one thing, is like, damn, bro, like people are really not born with common sense, and you can't teach that shit either. You can gain somebody up, but it's like common sense, like in the same sense, like you'll know like right from wrong, like, but somebody else you sit here and coach, like, and imagine you coach somebody on something that's very common sense, like you gotta wipe your ass completely clean before pulling your drawers up, or you're gonna have a skid mark, right? Just using that as an example. So in the same sense, it's like this person don't listen to you, so when they finally get a skid mark, they get embarrassed. And it's like, well, I had to teach you that. I've been telling you that. So it's like somebody basically there's a lot of people around you trying to distract you from doing that. It's because you're successful. And it's like, these people haven't figured themselves out yet, and you're constantly sitting there trying to nurture them. If you're a healer, Saggy, be a healer. I learned that lesson too. Like, we have people that come into our lives. We are not supposed to fuck our fucking students, and we have to determine that. Like, cut back on the sexual energy, like, and actually read that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, because it can save your life, because in the same sense, we get messages in several different ways. Like, people even ask me, because I wear my feathers outside of these videos. I wear that shit to work. And one of the main bosses asked me today, like, well, what's the whole thing behind it? And I had to explain to him, like, it's spiritual, you know what I'm saying? Like, every feather that I have has a different meaning. They're also like connections to my loved ones. So it's like, I'm never really alone, if that makes sense. Like, whatever keeps me close to my family, like, even if they already started their next life, you know what I'm saying? But I still feel their energy in the same sense. So I don't know, it's very spiritual with me, and I don't expect everybody to understand that. I'm not going to cram it down anyone's throat. So, but yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end this reading for you guys, man. I really appreciate you guys sliding through, man. I appreciate the love that you guys shown. Make sure you guys hit that bell, man. Go to your settings, and even though you subscribe to me, make sure you get the notifications, so every time I post, you guys will get it. I go live on here. Like I said, I am setting my Patreon page. I probably won't start utilizing that one until October, because I'm still trying to gauge all the tiers and shit like that. I'm still learning about it. I want to be fair with you guys in the same sense, because it's like, if YouTube is shadow banning me or whatever, then, you know, fuck it. Let me make it worth your while. You know what I'm saying? I'm dealing with the packages and shit like that. So other than that, you know, I'm gonna wrap it up. I hope you guys are enjoying Karma and Consequences Volume 1 and 2. Definitely, like, sound off in the comments, you know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all's favorite tracks are, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, talk, I talk back. So yeah, love and light, you guys, man. Have a great one. Peace.